Hey you guys, welcome back. It's your girl Issa Monologues. As y'all know, I made my YouTube channel because I was starting my lock journey and I wanted to document that and share it with you guys. But I also love to talk. Like, it's Issa Monologues. I love to talk. So today I just wanted to talk to you guys about, so last week I posted a video which was about discrimination against my locks and my response to it. So I said at the end of the message, the end of the video, that not to entertain people's ignorance. Basically, if somebody is prejudging you or intentionally trying to insult you or mistakenly trying to insult you, like, don't let that get to you. Don't let that control your emotions. And I said it then, but I feel like I have to kind of like spread this message a little deeper because many of my girlfriends that I spoke to, you know, after they watched my video and stuff, they were like, girl, you better than me, I would have this, I would have la 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 la, you know, like all that, you know, all that, which I expected because I know my girlfriends and stuff. But I love to prove people wrong. Like, that satisfies me so much. Like, that's why nobody can ever like figure me out, because I'm just so like, I don't know, I love not being what people expect me to be, basically. And for him to have prejudged me based on my appearance, I think it's safe to assume that he would also prejudge my character and my actions. So I'm sure once he realized that I don't know if offended is the word, but I'm sure once he realized that he mistook me for someone that I wasn't, I'm sure he probably also then at that point thought, because of what he may have seen in other situations of people who look like myself or whatever the case may be, he probably would have assumed that I would get irate or just done something to be some sort of like a threat. And that's not the way I carried the situation at all. Like, I gave him that look, but just to let him know, like, it was just like a look of acknowledgement. But other than that, like, I really didn't, I didn't get irate at all. I didn't cause a scene. I didn't do the most and nothing like that. And so to me, like, it wasn't that, I don't know, like, it was a story to tell. It was something just to share, I guess. But I didn't leave there or the next day like dwell on it, or like, it didn't matter that much to me. Basically, it was just something that happened. And I've always known that there are like rude people and there are people who judge me, and like, I know that, and I feel like everyone should know that. So that doesn't bother me, and it definitely doesn't bother me enough to let somebody control my emotions over it. And I feel like that's something that we as a people, as humans in general, need to realize, that some things are just going to be out of our control. And the way people think about us, the only thing that you can control is the way that you conduct yourself. And they can take that as their perception of you, or they can just prejudge you and just think that if you look like this, you're going to act like this. Either way, it doesn't make a difference. It's not helping nor hurting your life or whatever goals you're trying to make. However, I do know the way I conducted myself, whether the man wants to admit it or not, or if he ever repeats it to anybody, I know deep down inside he knew that he was wrong. And that little bit of like humility that he felt deep down inside, like I said, whether he ever wanted to admit it or not, I know, and he knows that he felt that, and he knows that he prejudged me. And I feel like it takes, slowly but surely, I feel like actions like that and responses like mine will start to make people see that, oh wow, what I see on TV is not just the only option. Because I've experienced multiple times with people that look like that or whatever, and they didn't act like that. So I guess there are other ways. And some people are just so closed-minded, I don't understand it. But just because I don't understand it doesn't mean that it's not like a thing, because it is. But pretty much, just don't let anyone control you, like your emotions. I mean, now if somebody did the most and they actually like put hands on you or your children or anybody like close to you, then that's out of line. Like, that's something completely different. But as far as somebody using their words to offend you, just, I mean, and some people just say things to get a reaction out of you, and it's like, what did you think you were gonna get from me? Like, who are you? I saw a quote the other day and I just loved it so much. It said, in order for me to be insulted by you, I first must value your opinion. And I was just like, yes, like, this is my life. Like, no, I really don't care what you think, because I don't even value your opinion. Who are you? Like, sir, who are you? Like, that's how I was feeling the other day. But after that, it was over and I just went on about my life. Like, I just went back into the room in Starbucks and read my book like I was doing in the first place. So yeah, I just want everyone to know, you are in control of your own emotions. You are in control of your actions. And it doesn't matter if people judge you just because they want to prejudge you. Like, don't worry about that. Just keep it pushing. Do your thing. And you'll be good. Okay, bye guys.